Welcome, goblins and nilbogs, to episode 70 of Dion Rising! Yay! This right here is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play campaign brought to you by the Knights of D20. Hi, cutie pies! Those are my people. I'm so glad we're all here tonight. Do we have any announcements, Mr. Bobby?
The only announcement I have for you is drink water, everyone. Stay hydrated.
Amen. It's hot out there, baby. Thank you, Bobby. And thank you all for joining us as we embark on an epic adventure in the world of Dion, where heroes rise, dangers abound, and legends are born. Players, dice set the ready. Incredible, amazing, good stuff. Okay, Circle of Sanctuary. Last time we played, you all, some of you, I suppose, fought off against a group of goblins and one Nilbold. It is a goblin-like entity that can inhabit different goblin bodies in order to wreak even more chaos than goblins are typically used to wreaking. That being said, before then, you have found yourselves in Sanctuary. You are trying to reclaim Maroway's homeland in the Fey realm from the evil Queen Aconitum, who has usurped the throne for these some years, really wreaked havoc upon the land and the inhabitants of Sanctuary, and you have come to defeat her. You've made pretty good progress since arriving. You managed to outwit and outfight a big bad wolf and a large dragon upon arrival. You then decided to divide the evil queen's forces and conquer slowly but surely. So you lured her 3 hags out into sort of a neutral ground so you could pick that fight apart before it got to the big one. And you managed to take down a hag coven cleanly and efficiently just before you decided to recruit some goblins who were amenable to being persuaded via a game to join your forces in your final stand against Aconitum. So that being said, here are some of you. I believe it's Marway, Hillian, and Bula, right? I think are the ones who were with the goblins.
Yes.
I thought we were all together.
We all went.
Some of you, I believe, Ados might have gone, but I believe we sent Seraphina back to the tower.
Yeah.
To make sure everybody got there from the hag fight safely, since Melanie was not here last week. But
I'm
she
just
is
lounging.
She is lounging. I think back at the tower, everybody's like giving each other pedicures.
We're in a circle.
Seraphina's request.
Not because we like weird feet stuff, okay? Gosh, stop asking.
It's like a spa day. Meanwhile, the rest of you have just sort of figured out the tricks of these goblins and the Nilbolg leading them, and you managed to catch yourself a Nilbolg without it jumping into a new host body. And I believe Killian is the one who finally scooped him. Is that correct? Or was it Ados? One of you scooped him.
Let's see. We dogpiled on him, apparently.
Dogpiled on him.
That's when I stopped riding.
Incredible. Yeah, so you have dogpiled the Nilbog. You've caught him. He's just sort of squirming around down there, but like laughing, and he's like, "Don't tickle me! Don't tickle me!" But he's like giving you his belly to tickle.
His
like,
is weird.
Toward you. Please don't tickle my toes. Don't get out any feathers. And the rest of the goblins in all their different colored hats are cheering and jumping up and down on the mushrooms and the big flowers that they were hiding beneath here in Sanctuary, and they're all applauding. And you've caught yourself a Nilbolg. Is there anything you want to try and do with him and the goblin host that seem to now be friendly?
Killian will hold kind of maybe grab the Nilbog from Ados and just holding it by the scruff. I'll just look over to Maroway and I'll say, "Do you think this thing could be of any use to us against Aconitum?"
He says, "I'm no use, no use, no use. I'm no use here in Sanctuary."
Marway, what do you think?
It is hard to tell, but I suppose any numbers are better than no numbers.
Well, maybe we can at least hurl this thing into the castle and let it go crazy.
He says, "No, don't hurl me," as he turns his little hat into like a Wile E. Coyote helmet, red, white, and blue stripes. He suddenly has on elbow pads and knee pads. No throws the Nilbog. No throws the Nilbog. But he's like getting ready. He looks so excited to be hurled.
I think this thing's enjoying it too much. Well,
Well, it is good to see that not all of the people of Sanctuary have suffered. Even if I don't know if this one knows what suffering is, or if he could comprehend it.
He's just
true-
smiling.
I think he might actually enjoy it. But
The indigo, the one wearing the indigo hat, comes bouncing off of his flower and hobbling over. He's like very rotund and a little bit shorter than the other goblins, and he says, that one is going to pretend he doesn't want to go fight, but you have outsmarted him at his game, so he is yours to command. Anywhere he can cause trouble, he will want to. And he goes, "Trouble, no trouble," while he's like holding like active dynamite in his hand.
So how do we... I don't want to spend any more time with this thing than I have to. How do we bring you to the fight?
When and where is fight? Says the little fat indigo one.
Oh, and Keelan will just look over to Marway. So when do you wish to strike at the tower?
We should probably storm the castle after everyone has had some time to rest. We have had many fights, and I would like to have all of my pieces at their full strength. Even if we have cut our numbers, it will not be an easy battle for us.
Alright, well, it seems like we'll be... I have no idea what time it is. Anyone know what time it is in this place?
You guys
Seems like
kind
dusk.
of look up toward the sky in the middle of this big flower field, and you see it's still just dusk. It's been dusk since you got to the Feywild.
Well, the light used to go from beautiful sky to dark, but it looks like it's just going to stay like this forever until we do something about it, so... I don't know.
I mean, my internal clock doesn't feel like it's time to go to sleep or anything like that, so I feel like we have maybe a couple more hours to strategize about our pending attack.
Possibly, but I wouldn't recommend spending too much longer, because the longer we wait, the more time she will have to bring her forces back.
Well, my internal clock is saying that it's some kind of meal time.
Well, that clock is always right. So, let's head back. Join back up with Seraphina.
The lavender one says, you may call me Harold L. Gab, and I will bring the Nilbog and my compatriots to the... kind of looks around. Somewhere. You didn't say where we're going.
What's the tower called that Seraphina's at, Marway?
That's a great question. What's the tower called that Seraphina's at?
I say, oh, the tower that Seraphina's at. Yeah, we know the place.
Yes,
We
that
call
one.
it the tower, and now we call it the tower that Seraphina's at. Who's Seraphina?
She is a friend of mine. Yes, if you
Nilbog.
wish to gather your things and head there, we will meet you there.
The Nilbog showing his big old goblin belly and saying, I hope Seraphina doesn't tickle me.
And with that, Killian's just gonna turn around from the group and just punt this thing as far as possible.
As he's like flipping through the air, like ridiculously far for how you punted him. He just turns into like a soccer ball. And
I
just,
promise you, not all of my people are like this.
well, all my people are like this, so it's gonna work out fine, I think. As long as you're not like that evil queen Aconitum ass lady. I don't like her. And they all say, yeah, boo! Boo a kind of ass lady!
Do you know anything else about her?
She's boring, boring, boring. We try to be mean. She says, no, you fight all the people who live here. We try to be nice. She says, no, you fight all the people who live here. We just can't, you can't win with this one.
Single-minded for sure.
All we want to do is
Probably.
tricks and hijinks.
Well, at least she left your home colorful. That's better than a lot of sanctuary received.
This is true, because we said that, yes, we'll do whatever you want, Queen Aconitum. Actually, why did we do that? And they all kind of look around at each other, and one of them's like, she gave me this rock! And it's just like a piece of gravel. And they're all like, rock! And they all start cheering, doing a little rock dance.
Is this what I was like when you first met me, Bula?
Not quite.
To be fair, I didn't want to do this to you, and I'm going to punt the one with the indigo hat.
We should probably go before they catch back up to us.
You see, they all are like, nap time, nap time, nap time, and they all take their, like, little ratty, whole moth-eaten cloaks and just roll themselves up like little burritos on the ground and immediately start snoring under the flowers. Just a bunch of puppies that just got tired.
This is probably the most quiet they'll ever be. Let's get out of here.
You can hear in the distance, way off in the distance, you hear a little voice as you're walking away saying, don't tickle me!
Oh god, run! Everyone run!
You all head back to the tower. It's there that you find Seraphina, Lady Seraphina, and the rest of the Morrow gang, recuperating from the battle, toenails drying, Glitterbell's freshly waxed scales glowing, Seraphina's freshly waxed scales glowing in the dusk sunset. Anything else you want to do to prepare before you take a long rest?
Marway, do you recall the interior layout of the tower that we're going to be
For the
attacking?
palace?
Yes, sorry, the palace.
Of course I do. Hey, Kara.
Mm-hmm.
What's the interior of the palace like?
Elaborate.
Marway describes in a perfect Marway accent that I'm not going to even try to recreate. He describes a large stained glass palace. Parts of it are just beautiful, almost like opalescent, like river rock for the foundations and lining the windows. But much of it is all different shapes and colors of stained glass. It is not the most elaborate palace. For a palace, it's not what you would picture necessarily. This is sanctuary. This is a place for the people. So it's more of just a city center, if you could call sanctuary a city. It's a place where there's not a lot of closed off rooms. There's not a lot of hallways separating you from the people you're around. It is just a large, sprawling, more of an estate, like a summer estate, than anything. It is, however, all sort of encircling a beautiful, what used to be a beautiful courtyard with Marway and his mother's chessboard adorning the middle of the courtyard.
I say all of that.
He does, perfectly. He describes the layout. He describes that when they were here, it didn't really have fortifications. This wasn't a place of war. This was a place of refugee. So what it is like now as far as defensibility, hard to say, but it's not a walled palace. It's not a walled city by any means. It is made to be welcoming and comfortable and homey for people who need sanctuary.
I mean, I will tell you that I doubt that they will try to keep us out. What Aconitum wants is for me to be there. She cannot have full dominion over Sanctuary until I am dead.
So is the plan to bring her the bait, so to speak?
I figured we'd just walk through the front door.
And maybe we should review the chessboard to see how many pieces remain. Who's left?
Yeah, so Marley will go over to the chessboard, and right now, crap, I don't have the chessboard in front of me. I have to try to remember
It's the
stuff.
one thing you needed, Marway.
It's that one! Hold on, I'm pretty sure Kara messaged me the picture of it not too long ago.
You'll find it, don't you worry. So on your side, you know that you've got Miri, Glitterbell, Bastion, Sir Lavender, Hearth, Eden, Huthamer, Haven, Siege, Casimir, Benji, and the 5 of you.
Mm-hmm.
On the opposite end, while you've gotten one clan of goblins on your side, you have to assume that she still has a stronghold on the goblin population of Sanctuary. You've got Aconitum herself, the big bad wolf, Thermal Dolzen, and the Obsidian Dragon and its rider.
So right now, the only pieces on her side that would be standing would be her 2 castles, the queen, the king, I think the queen, the king. And then we'll have to see if the 2 knights, which are the wolf and the dragon, are still standing when we get there. Because we don't know. And hopefully the hags are not there also, but we did burn their bodies, so if they are going to be resurrected, it will take a little bit longer. But we are, I will remind, 2 pieces down. We do not have one of my rooks or one of my knights. Other than that, we have a full board.
Okay, so plan is just to walk in and mess things up.
Walk in and finish the game with a checkmate.
All right, very well. Everyone's good with that.
Okay. If you're all preparing to bed down for the night, you're welcome to go ahead and put in your long rest while we role play through any little conversations that need to happen before bed. Otherwise, just go ahead and tell me you wander off with a glass of wine.
I think Maraway is going to be sticking very close to Bula and Benji, but I think throughout our adventure, Bula has been exhibiting certain familiar things. And so I think for Maraway, he is watching her to see if being in the Feywild affects her at all, and maybe brings a little bit more illumination as to why it is that she can sometimes do some magical things that kind of align with a lot of the things that he does.
Roll an insight check for me. With advantage, because you know this is your person.
Ooh,
That's a nut, hey baby.
No shit!
he knows her, all right.
Yes, shit.
Okay.
Watch, now I'm gonna need that in the fight to come, and it's gonna not be there because I got her on a freaking insight check.
That's gonna be all of your own nat 20 for the night. I better make it tasty. Okay. You're watching Bula eat dinner. Go ham on dinner. She is just glowing. Like, you're like, is she pregnant? Like,
Well,
she's
Marley doesn't know how that works, so
No.
you know,
She just
pregnancy
has,
was
like-
never something his mother told him about, because you know
Yeah.
she never got pregnant.
Yeah. She just has this, like, gorgeous inner light that's just shining through her green orcish skin, and she's eating this food, and it looks like it's, like, really satisfying her. Like, you've seen Bula put food away and not be satisfied. She just looks like she's, like, actually savoring this meal, kind of eating it slowly. Something about it is just, like, tastes like home for some reason to you, Bula. And even you're kind of picking up on that just while you're eating. yeah, she's just kind of glowing. She's had this, like, confidence in her step here, as if she knows the land. You're used to Bula moving confidently and surely, being the warrior, the barbarian that she is.
Mhm.
But it's almost like she knew where you were going when you were looking for the goblins without having to follow. She kind of just, like, has this sort of, like, leadership quality to her right now that is just, like, just subtly showing through her behavior and her demeanor. It just, there's something about it that just feels familial to you as someone born of this land.
Okay, we'll pocket that information.
Bula, how are you feeling eating this meal?
Boo was just sitting there, and she's just her cheeks are as puffed out and as full of food as she can possibly get them, and her eyes are just so big. Man, I always thought that Grandma Mazur made the best biscuits, but I don't know. Don't roll over in your grave, Grandma, but man, this gravy.
Bastian is standing there in a very frilly pink apron that says "Kiss the Cook." And he's like bringing out another tray of biscuits for you, steaming out of the oven.
It's like they're made with I don't know, like love or something.
Well, it is. Everything in Sanctuary was once made out of love.
Man, love tastes good. She just shoving, like double-handed shoving it as much as she can.
Yeah, it tastes like home feels. And that's a weird thing for Bula to be thinking, because home isn't exactly homey to Bula. Not the literal home that she came from. But boy, does it feel real cozy and homey here. You're comfy.
It does. She kind of feels that sense of home underneath, but it makes her even more upset. She was already angry about what's happened here because of how she feels about Maraway. And this is his home. But now that she's here, she's even more a little bit upset about it.
Almost like it's personal now.
Well, almost like it's personal. That this place has been sullied, corrupted.
Yeah, and I think Maraway with that 20, nat 20, you're reading all this in her micro expressions. What that means, you can keep in your pocket. Or what you might think it means. Everybody else, just getting ready for bed?
Killian will go over to Ados as he's getting ready to hunker down. And Killian will, rather exhaustedly after the day, just kind of plop down to near wherever Ados is. And says, well, another day, another battle against some crazy magical beings that we have no business fighting against.
That's what we always say. Can I pour you one?
No, I think it's best to keep a clear head in this place. There's already enough strange things about here. I don't need to, fog up my vision with a drunken stupor.
Can't relate. I'll have your share. I think I needed to calm my nerves after this. The stakes do seem indeed high here. I'm afraid that we don't truly know what we're coming up against.
Yes, the whole rush in headlong into this battle does seem a little bit haphazard, but no, I trust Maraway's judgment on the matter. He knows this Aconitum better than we do.
And we have strength in numbers as well. Let's hope it carries us through to a swift victory.
As long as that wolf and that dragon don't come back, that might sway the battle.
Certainly hope that they don't. Let's knock on wood on that one.
And, it's kind of the worries about being lost in this different plane of existence gets me thinking a little bit about home. I don't know about you, but I think might be feeling a little bit homesick, at least for our plane of existence. Maybe not so much Cordia, but
I would say plain sick, yeah. Home generally makes me more sick than being away from it. But I would like to go back to what was it, goblin-less place.
yes, the less goblins, the better, in my opinion.
That's what we always say. This makes no sense.
Well, you should have punted one. It was very fun.
You seemed the way that your eyes sparkled every time you did punt one brought me such joy that I feel lifted as well.
It was very cathartic, I will say.
Maybe next time I'll join in the fun.
But speaking of home, we are going to have to go to your home at some point for that tiara relic, aren't we?
To my country, yes. I hope that we won't have to go too close to my true home, though I will be familiar with where we're going as well. My home is just a major city next to the capital, in which the tiara lies on the Queen's Head. So hopefully we won't run into anybody that I grew up with, but it's on the list.
Yeah. Well, I think there's going to be a little bit of dirty politics involved.
Dirty politics? You've been reading again. What are you talking about?
I mean, just regular politics, not dirty. I mean, dirty as in, underhanded tactics and things like that. No other meaning.
That's the title of one of the books he has in his bag right now.
Dirty politics.
My bag spills open. Oh no.
Underhanded tactics. But I hope that we could stay out of the politics and keep to subterfuge. The more we stay away from the Queen and my father, any governmental entity in general, the better. I'm hoping we could just go in to the heavily fortified and guarded palace and take it from this very dangerous woman's head and leave my country without worry.
Oh,
fingers crossed.
So simple.
Simple.
Just like what we're doing tomorrow, basically.
It's nothing. It's nothing. This will be practice.
Oh, good way to think of it.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I only have time for one worry at a time.
Yeah, so I do feel like is the word regicide is when a monarch is killed? Is that the word?
Yes.
Well, let's hope we don't have to do that.
Oh, I was going to ask if you were feeling regicidal. Because I know I am. We're doing it tomorrow.
Oh, yes. We'll get a taste of it tomorrow and see if it carries over to the to the Queen.
See if it slakes our thirst. If we develop a penchant for the stuff, then maybe we will make a scene in my old country. Who knows?
Well, we might also get a taste with this orc chieftain. They're considered royalty in some way, right?
I gotta say, I'm not looking forward to that one. A particularly nasty bunch those are. Nothing against orcs. Just this one in particular.
And their armies. Right?
They're a cruel bunch. The armies, it's not fun. It's not fun.
Well, enough planning of our future regicides. We have a regicide to deal with tomorrow.
Regicide in the hand is worth more than two in the palace. I don't know. We'll see.
Another thing we say.
We're going to start saying that one all the time, I'm sure.
The fewer the goblins, the better, and one regicide in the hand is worth something. Okay.
Well, don't drink too much tonight. We're gonna need some clear heads tomorrow.
Of course. I will be ready to fight.
All right. And with that, Benji sort of nudges you, Marway, with his shoulder. Ready to get one last night of sleep before these nightmares can finally come to an end?
I think I am. It's been too long that my people have suffered. And I think it's time for the nightmare to end for all of us.
Let's make sure the sun never rises on Aconitum again, huh?
Well, judging from the state of the outside, it looks like she hasn't let the sun rise in quite some time, but I understand the sentiments.
Alright, come on. He gets up and pulls you up to your feet. Gestures to Bula. We all bunk in together, I suppose.
I never stay too far
There's
away from you.
there's only one bedroom in this tower, because I would come here alone, but I guess we could probably all fit in there.
Just like camping.
It's up some stairs, though, so you'll have to do a little
Always,
bit of climbing.
I can always stretch out in front of the door as well. I just want to make sure you're safe, but I take up a lot of space too.
That is okay.
Right, well, either way, let's get some rest.
And I think Maraway will lead at least those two up the winding stairs up to his bedroom, where there's like the biggest bed you've ever seen.
And there was only
Everything
one
is-
room at the inn.
Only one room.
Oh no.
Why?
A single bed?
Oh,
Also
Oh
on
my
the
God.
floor.
Oh,
Bula's definitely sleeping outside in front of the door.
I think if Bula's going to do that, Maraway's going to go to his like, like an armoire? Is that what it's called? Would you call it that if it has like shelves in it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not wrong.
And it's just
Picturing two doors.
full of like shawl after shawl after shawl of different colors. That were all made here in Sanctuary, and I think he's just gonna pick up like a light, almost sky blue one, unroll it, and go outside and wrap it around Bula. And he's going to do everything in his power to resist saying "Welcome home."
Bula, roll an insight check with advantage.
An infight with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 18.
Yeah, he may not say it out loud, but it's in his eyes. Welcome home. As he wraps you in this lightweight but warm blue shawl.
She has this kind of weird, like, tingly sensation that she just doesn't understand. And she just looks at him and says, "Yeah, all right." And she's smiling so big, and she doesn't really know why. And she says, "Well, let's get some rest, because the faster we go to bed, the faster we can get up and have some of that breakfast down there, too." She just grinning.
A kid on Christmas Eve. For maybe the first time in her life. Okay. Everybody else finds their place to bed down for the night. Have you all put in your long rest?
it's the first thing I did.
Fabulous. Let's get to getting then. Morning doesn't come so much as you catch your long rest. You wake up naturally, sort of on your own timelines, depending on what you need. It's pleasantly chilly to the point where you just feel so cozy under your bedrolls. You can hear all the little bugs and things outside in Sanctuary, sort of undercut by Miris, the large dragons. Deep, slow, almost snoring breath coming through the windows, just like the pleasant roll of thunder every few seconds, or like the ocean tides coming and going. It's just one of those mornings when you feel like you're on vacation and that you don't have to go home for another 5 days. But as you're enjoying those sensations, you all on your own time come to remember what you're waking up to, what you're here for. And I think for each of you, it's going to bring up something different in the quiet morning hours as you can sort of feel your friends stirring around you all at about the same time, but you're all just enjoying the quiet for a minute, collectively, from your different sleeping spots. And what about this moment, as you come to realize what you're here for, what is going to inspire you to get up and start this difficult day? I'm going to start with Killian.
So as soon as Killian wakes up, he goes right into just kind of battle-ready focus mode. He is just dwelling on the fact that his friend's home was taken from him, and it forced him to be stranded in an unknown land. And ever since he met Marway, he's been a fish out of water, and no real place to call home outside of being with us. So Killian's goal in this moment is to help him reclaim his home, because he knows what it's like to have a home ripped away from you. And that's what allows Killian to get into this very battle-ready mode.
Okay. Seraphina, you stretch your legs.
Seraphina wakes up cuddled next to Glitterbell in the tower, and she has just been watching Marway and Benji getting closer and closer, and she is excited for after this fight to see how the sparks are gonna fly.
And I think Huthamer, snoozing next to you, is having little bunny rabbit dreams.
Oh,
See his little legs twitching and his little whiskers twitching. He's sort of talking in his sleep a little bit. And there's just little sparks flying off of him as he dreams. Dream fights. You think literal sparks are gonna fly.
oh, it's so cute.
Bula.
Bula's still just contemplating that kind of warm, fuzzy feeling that's not something that she's... The only time she's really ever felt it is when she's kind of around Marway and they're, laughing about something, or, the times that she's been able to help him with things or, keep him safe. So she was already in 100% because, she's going to take care of Marway. And this is part of taking care of Marway. But now it's the feeling of a home that she has never had. And she will just be damned if that gets taken away immediately.
Eidos?
I think Eidos is taken to, though he's always the last one to rise. When he does wake up, he's taken to just laying there for a moment to ground himself in reality from fitful sleeps. And I think on this one in particular, he lays there kind of close to everybody, and he hears the voice of his friends and his, companions filling the room in the tower. And he just kind of, I think, feels a wave of like an unfamiliar love. So long did he spend kind of resenting the family that he was tied to. Never thought that he could have a sense of family if he would choose one. And I think that he kind of like thinks on that for a while until he stands up and gets ready to protect that family.
And Benji wakes and slowly looks over toward Marway on the pillow next to his, hands intertwined between them. And just thinks for a moment about the home he lost and regained thanks to you all. And the family that he lost, the new family that he created thanks to Marway. And the family of Marway is that he hopes one day could be something like a family for him and his sister. And he gives Marway's hand a squeeze, and Marway How do you feel when you're waking up?
I think until that squeeze, Marley would just be like looking straight up at the ceiling, knowing that all these years of nightmares, all of the years of suffering for his people, all of the pain that Aconitum has inflicted, in the next couple hours, it will either be over or it will be greatly increased at which the range and power that she can do this. I think he's just thinking about the fact that in a couple hours, either Aconitum will be dead or he will. And there's really no alternative. He's someone that, believes in redemption, that anyone can be saved, but he knows that not everyone wants to be saved. Not everyone sees what they're doing as wrong, and Aconitum is one of those people, and people like that, he knows he can't help them. All he can do is help the world from them. And I think as soon as Benji squeezes his hand, he kind of like comes back to the moment versus the overarching end of probably the most formative chapter of his life. And just kind of looks over at Benji, and I don't know if he feels relief in this moment because, it's happening, it's here, this is the end. Or if it's sorrow because if he's not enough like he was last time, it's over. If he's not enough, everything that him and his friends have done will be for nothing. And I think he is equal parts scared and equal parts ready to kick this bitch out of his home.
I think it, as Benji is laying there on his pillow, looking over at you, initially with a soft smile, but watching all these emotions and coming to the moment cross your face, his smile fades into something more serious as he holds your eyes. And he reaches over and lays one of your braids off your shoulder onto the pillow, adjusts one of the flowers hanging from your horns, and just touches your face gently. No matter what happens, we're giving it our all.
I know.
And we're
I
with
just
you.
hope that our all is enough.
We can only be what we are.
We should get up. We do not have long for sentimentality today.
I agree. He takes in a big breath, first big breath of the morning, and sits up and swings his legs off the bed and stretches. And hollers. All right, Ms. Bula, me and Bastian are gonna get us some good eats going. Hollers out the door.
Absolutely. I mean, it's big fight day. We gotta have fuel. I'm thinking like half a turkey and maybe like a whole hog. I guess some of that like vegetable stuff that everybody else likes. I don't know, some biscuits. We need so many biscuits.
Bastian hollers from the kitchen. I don't know about all the meat and the whole hog thing, but biscuits and vegetables and lots of butter. I hope that'll do ya.
I think I could do okay with that. Maybe some gravy. Ooh.
I can do some gravy. He gets a big hearty breakfast going for everybody with Benji's help. And for all the reflection and all the inspiration that you've given just to yourselves and to each other, everybody take an inspiration point.
Yay!
And while we're at it, as Killian is kind of mentally preparing himself for the day. Some people might see him out in the courtyard, just kind of getting ready, doing some squats and some lunges and some quick sprints to get the muscles nice and limber. And as you all look at that, you're like, damn, that is one hell of a man right there. And you all get very
is that what we think?
inspired. You all get very inspired by Killian.
Killian looks so sexy right now. He looks, every single one of you is like, God damn.
In this Feywild dusk light that is perpetually dusk. You're like, oh my gosh, that man of a man over there.
That is a piece of Mickey right there. He's got the V down in his hips like you wouldn't believe.
So I just stretch up. It's like, oh, you just see it.
Yeah. Listening abdominals. If those pants were just a little lower.
And everyone gets 14 temporary hit points.
Yeah, you do.
Wow.
Yeah, you do.
Those are some powerful abs.
Yeah, they are.
It's very K-pop Demon Hunters. Popcorn starts popping out of Seraphina's eyes. Oh, phenomenal. Okay. And with all that, you guys have a big breakfast. Delicious. You are inspired by Killian's hot abs. You are inspired by yourselves, by your friend Marway, by Sanctuary as a whole. You're ready to kick some ass. Do you head out?
Oh, I'm ready.
This is
Let's
the point
go.
of the video game where it says save now.
Yeah, I think Morroway gives each of his friends, both from Sanctuary and not, just a look over, because at least with his friends from Sanctuary, he would summon them, and if they died in the real world, it was okay. They would just wake back up in Sanctuary, and he would still have them. But, this is real. This is no longer a safety net for his friends, and in a game of chess, you are bound to lose pieces. That's just the nature of the game.
Yeah. And as you look around at your companions, your summons companions, your court, if you will, your original court before you had the Circle of Sanctuary, you can see as they make eye contact with you as they're making their own preparations, busying themselves, training, generally meditating, getting themselves in the game. You can see as you take stock of everyone and they make eye contact with you, you see that they know it too. And that whether they go or they stay, they're happy that this is how they will go or stay. Because this is their home. You can see in their eyes they're no longer fighting for you. They're not just your summons. They're not just your companions. This is their home. As much as it is yours. And they're ready to go. Are you?
Let me go.
Let us go. Kittenberry lets you all know she'll be waiting here at the tower for when you need to travel back to your home realm, if and when you all make it back. And you all take off for the palace. It's not a long journey. Marway knows the way like the back of his hand. And you travel there, and you note as you're walking toward the palace, it's not big enough to see in the distance, but it's just over the horizon. Every step you take brings you closer to this end, whatever the end may be. And the woods go quiet. The bugs go quiet. Even your footsteps seem to almost muffle for with every step you take. And you can feel that you're not trying to hide, and therefore you are not hidden. You are not trying to stealth your way in. You're walking in, heads high. And whatever resides in that palace knows it and are preparing themselves equally. And as you finally break through the tree line, this great crystal and glass palace in sight, you note that it's quiet. Marway, you're used to this being a place that is home for many, that is home for you, for your mother, for your family. And you've never seen it empty. You've never seen it without the morning sunlight pouring through onto smiling and laughing faces, onto children and elderly, and everyone in between. The vines have overgrown it. Dead leaves litter the ground that you crunch across as you come into this sort of plains. Used to be meadows surrounding it. There is no objection, there's no uprising, there's no uproar as you crunch across the ground into this sort of multi-building palace. And you make your way through the twisting, almost courtyards between the buildings and the open spaces and the arches and the large refractory windows, and make your way toward the center, where for some reason, Maraway, you feel that your heartstring is pulling you toward the center of your home, where you played the most, where you were taught how to be, how to love, how to fight, how to care, how to heal. You know this is where the final stand is going to be. And you hear, all of you hear, but Maraway, you're the only one with recognition, your mother's voice. My son, my boy has returned. 300 years I waited for you, and more years since. Come, my son, I've missed you. I love you. Come look upon your mother, my boy. Come look upon your mother, Prince of Sanctuary. The one we call Maraway. Come to me, I've missed you. Roll an insight check for me.
Do we all hear the voice?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a 27.
It's your mother's voice, note for note, key for key. But that is not your mother speaking to you.
Our games grow tired. Come out and finish this.
You come in and see what I have waiting for you. This realm could be ours. I don't have to claim it alone. You are the one true prince. Still in your mother's voice.
People like you do not share. And people like me do not share with people like you.
People like me have had to share all our many, many, many years. I share this realm as well as anyone would, as well as you would. I have opened it to not just what you or some fae think is beautiful, but to any. I have made it thriving. I have made it beautiful. Can't you see?
I am not here to negotiate with you, witch.
You all see these sort of spectral fae beings, satyrs and dryads and eladrin start to populate the palace. Maraway like a bad masquerade of what you used to know. Hollering and gossiping and fighting over wares. How much will you pay? How much can you afford? How many years of your life will you give me? Do you see how beautiful it could be? It could be like it used to be. If you help me.
While all these spectral things are kind of populating the courtyard, I'm assuming we're all kind of together. Killian just gonna, while just kind of taking stock of everything, kind of reach down and just grab Seraphina's wrist, kind of where the bracelet he had given her is, and he's gonna cast Warding Bond on Seraphina.
Okay.
I think as the voice is trying to negotiate, Marway's gonna like look back over his shoulder at the group. Do not listen to anything these voices say. They are poison. But remember what we are here for.
You hear deeply shaking the glass, shattering the glass and part of the illusions around you. Poison is not what this is. Poison kills, poison maims, poison ends. With you, we will no longer be poisoned. All of us. You can see the reality of the palace, how it has crumbled, how her literal poison has not just poisoned your mother, your friends, the entire land has been poisoned, slowly but surely. You can see that no matter what this witch has tried, it has been crumbling around her for some time. And you can hear the need in her voice, the sort of desperation.
I think at this point, Morroway has steeled his heart to what has to be done. I think this is no longer the Morroway that the group is used to traveling with. This is him as a prince, and he knows what needs to be done, and he's just going to start moving, making his way to where he knows she will be waiting for this battle.
You all move through the overgrown, shattered ruins of the palace into the central courtyard. I'll go ahead and ask you all to open up your maps as I get us switched over. You see ivy hedge walls, thorny bushes, large hardwood trees close the path behind you, separate you into the Queen's Garden, where the chessboard lies. All of the pieces shattered and broken around it, having been destroyed by Calendula's plague. Sorry, not Calendula's plague, Aconitum's plague. You see on the board stands Aconitum aside a glass coffin in which a beautiful Fey Queen lies still. And we're going to take a quick break. So come on back in 15 minutes. We'll be here at 25 after the hour, so that's 9:25 Eastern, 8:25 Central. Let's get this show on the road and have a big old Fey battle, shall we? Don't go anywhere. See you in a minute. Welcome back, gang. Players, please roll initiative.
Little behind the screen for all of the viewers. I rolled mine already because I have 9 characters.
Like this fight's all about Marway or something.
Jealous.
Just lost all of that initiative we just rolled. It's my thing.
Oh no, I remember it. I remember it.
Remember it. Okay, fabulous.
Look at you taking notes.
You're a dream.
No, the dice are still on the same numbers that they rolled.
Thank you. Okay, what was Maro? I'm gonna have you hit me with the familiars first, and then we'll get all the players. What was Sir Lavender's?
Sir Lavender had a 19.
Thank you. Hoothamers?
Hoothamer had a 20.
Got it. Parth?
Earth had an 11.
11. Haven?
I totally messed that up. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I'm glad I
had like
looked
a 23. Hearth had a 23. I'm so
Parth
sorry.
had
I
a 23.
lied to
That's
you.
okay. Yep, I'm always getting Parth and
Haven.
Haven mixed up. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. I picked 2 H names.
Yeah, and they're both
did
little
this to
like
myself.
orange flying guys. One of which is way bigger. They're very different. But
Yeah, very different, but the names. Haven on the other hand, had a 7.
7 for Haven.
Mhm.
Eden.
Eden had a. Oh crap! This one is not what it used to be. This one was an
I'm gonna say
11.
it was 11.
It was like an 11.
I feel like 11. That
Mhm.
is what I remember. Bastion.
Bastion was down with Hearth with a 7.
Got it. Siege. I want to say it was also 11.
He
11
was
or
a
7?
12. Siege was a 12.
12, thank you.
Mhm.
And I think that's everybody, yeah? Did I get Miri? Miri.
Miri also was like a 22.
Beautiful. Okay, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Thank you. Now for the players. Killian.
I got a 10.
10. Marway 1.
A 1.
Serafina a 19.
Yes.
Eidos.
2.
Woo!
Lovely. Bula.
Oh.
Thank you.
18.
You roll for Benj.
Marway has a 1, so he can talk smack before his turn starts.
As he should. As is his God-given right. Alright, the Goblin Horde on the Evil Queen's side got a 15. The Big Bad Wolf got an 18. The enemy dragon and her rider got a 20.
Is that the same wolf and dragon's rider that we already killed?
Uh-huh. Yeah, she brought those bitches back. They're looking a little scraggly. A little worse for wear.
Dadgummit. Okay.
Slept too late.
The Evil Queen herself is sitting at 15. And so many players on this board. And the wild card. You all look across the battlefield, this chessboard laid out in real size, and you see a familiar shape. It's a strange shape. It's a void of a creature. Something fey, but wrong. Something fey, but twisted. You all roll insight for me.
20.
And if any of you just naturally
Hearth
know
is
what
out
this
of combat.
I scrolled over the token, so I know who it is.
I got 12.
You used your context clues.
11.
Some of you recognize someone who you knew once as Maynote, who you fought on a ship in the middle of a naval force. Orvez, the Void Twister.
Dang it.
It's all
Should have tried harder to kill
connected.
him.
Insert word that starts with F.
Quack.
Quack. Oh, quack. Here we go.
I was already concerned you didn't have to go that hard.
I'm a mean lady. I'm not a nice DM. I may be a rule of cool DM, but it's very cool to bring back Orvez the Void Twister when she made you all so angry. Serafina, you've got a fucking bone to pick with this bitch. As do the rest of you,
ready to
right?
rumble.
And so, you can clarify, it is Sir Muldulzen on her side,
Mm-hmm.
as well as my mother's corpse in a glass coffin. Is that what you said?
That is correct. You see Sir Mole with black, voided out eyes. Like the eyeballs themselves, no eyeballs, just emptiness inside those eye sockets, surrounded by black, putrid flesh, poisoned flesh. And just no demeanor. Blank slate on that face that you love. Standing at the queen's side. And the body of your mother, laying there suspended in time in a glass coffin. And Aconitum's long, green fingernails tapping on the glass of that coffin.
She's
And
touching on the coffin. She just leans in and goes, ASMR.
This is my beauty hall, as she siphons more life from Marway's mother. I call this Fae Queen. No, I'm not sponsored.
You have 2 of my pieces. I will be taking them back shortly.
You may try. In your mother's voice. She speaks with your mother's voice. You all see her lips move. And her voice is too beautiful for this hag of a creature. She's got like the Thor, Ragnarok, Hela, long tendrils of vines instead of hair. Just these cracked, craggly, dry, look like if you touched it, it would just snap into dust coming out of her head. She's got dark black robes, dark gray skin, eyes of void and poison, and just dripping from the corner of her painted green lips. Just a little milky green strand of drool as she taps her fingernails on the glass of Marway's mother's coffin, and you can see her siphoning the little bit of Fey life that still lives in Queen Calendula. Marway, son of Sanctuary, we could do this together. It doesn't have to be this way, she says in your mother's voice.
I think we both know that it does.
So be it. If you won't join me by will, you'll join me how your mother did. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Green fingernails tapping the glass. Let's get this game going. Top of the order. You see the obsidian dragon with the undead rider fly up into the air above the chessboard and prepare a breath attack. Marway, you've got Miri and Huthimer at the top of the order for your side. Is there anything you command of your legion?
Hearth should be up there as well.
Hearth is up there as well, yes.
I think Morrowind would just kind of glance between Miri and Hearth and just say, take flight.
Okay. Your 2 flyers against hers soar up into the air to defend you all against whatever attack might come from the obsidian dragon above you all. And sparks start flying. So Marway, we're just gonna do, for the dragon fights, for the aerial fights, rather than go turn for turn, we're just gonna do kind of that. We're gonna resolve it all at once. So you can tell me specifically what Miri and Hearth do together, and I'll combat that with the obsidian dragon and the rider. So you're welcome to use their powers and things, but we're gonna resolve it relatively quickly with pretty simple rolls.
Yeah, I think between the 2 of them, Miri would be going for the neck of the dragon, specifically trying to bite into it and then use her radiant breath directly into that neck. While Hearth takes a more direct approach to the rider, trying to light him ablaze.
Okay, beautiful. Let's resolve that with a couple attack rolls against their ACs.
Miri has a 23 to hit.
Beautiful. That'll do it.
Hearth has an 18.
Not quite enough for the horseman. He's fast. Dragonsman.
Mm-hmm.
But what's that damage against the obsidian dragon?
For Miri. It's going to be 12 points of radiant damage.
All right, nice. Okay, and it's gonna come back at them with a Shadow Breath. It managed to charge that up on its first go. With we need a Dex saving throw from Miri.
That's going to be a 19.
That will pass.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take half damage
Mm-hmm.
of so many dice.
So many.
So many. So 34 total, so that's gonna be 26, is that right? Nope. 22,
17.
17? 17.
Oh my god.
It's
I'm
17.
in finance. I use spreadsheets to do math for me. Okay, yeah, that's 17 points of necrotic damage to Miri.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's it for all of them. The fight begins in the air as we flash back down to the ground, starting at the top of your order with Huthamer and Sir Lavender.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't really want to go first, but here we are. Okay, so what Huthamer is going to do, okay, there we go, is move up, and I think he is going to ready an action. He is going to ready his teleport for when Killian is within range to get him 15 feet closer to the enemies.
Okay.
If Killian's cool with that.
I'm good.
You guys in conjunction can let me know when that's ready to resolve. Anything for Sir Lavender? Then it's gonna be Sarah and Bula.
I think Sir Lavender is a much more defensive side, so he's just going to take his steps sideways to get in a more defensive position for Maraway.
Yeah, he knows how to play chess. Okay.
I mean, chess where pawns can move sideways, but yes.
The pawns can move wherever they want to in this, as long as it's within their speed. Okay, Seraphina, that's you.
Seraphina is ready to quacking go. She is pointing at freaking Orbez. She narrows her eyes. Oh my gosh, she feels the warding bond wash over her, and she is going to be pointing her finger right at Orvez, and she is going to cast Wall of Fire 60 feet across the board here in front of these goblins.
Let's go.
Obsessed. Do you want me to draw it in?
Without breaking eye contact with
Got you.
Orvez.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Maraway picks the red
Phenomenal.
bishops.
Can it be like right in front of them? So it's like
Of course.
the fire side is going to be them back.
You got it. Like, here?
Yeah, yes. It'll reach 10 feet back.
Ooh, so it can be
So I want to
bigger.
get both rows. Both rows.
Careful, my mother's over there.
Oh my god.
She's in a case. She's
You
fine.
can make your fire a little U shape if you
And
want.
be like, bloop.
Yeah, for sure.
She's fine. That glass is clearly, heat resistant.
Clearly magical cat laugh.
Something like this. How's that look for you, Sarah? You're catching everybody except Aconitum and Queen Clendula.
I trust you. I personally cannot see it.
I can't see it either.
Oh, dang it!
I trust you.
How do I end it? I just keep drawing and it won't stop.
Oh no.
No, I don't want to rejoin. What is happening?
Let me see.
Breaking
You
everything.
can see, we got a compliment earlier about being so professional, but
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
tell
You don't
ya.
know who you're watching, my
Oh my
friends.
god.
I can't stop drawing. How do I stop drawing?
A crayon.
This is a nightmare.
Harold.
it's sanctuary, of course it's a nightmare.
This is sanctuary. Of course, it's a nightmare. Okay, let's see. Why can't I show you all my drawing? You still can't see my drawing?
I saw the very first one.
Sort of a Borg. Okay, beep beep beep. Do you see that circle?
Yes.
Yeah, I see the circle.
Okay, fab. That's one circle. Hold on, let me do another circle. Beep 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 beep. Another
This is
circle.
so good. This is so good.
Oh no.
And beep 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 beep.
Oh,
It's
be
a
careful,
penis.
Kara, you're
And then
doing
there's
it.
like some like. Blur, blur.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, Kara.
Stop it, no.
It reminds me of something else.
It was on accident, I swear.
This is exactly how Seraphina would cast this spell.
Yeah.
This is exactly how Seraphina would cast this.
The fire is just like, where
There, you guys are all standing. It just looks like a big wall of fire, but from the air, Miri and Hearth are like, oh no.
Stop mid-dragon fight. Oh my god.
Questionable choices.
Not made for children, not suitable for work.
Oh my god.
Miri's like, who does that Marway hang around with?
And Seraphina's just cackling, staring at Orvez, pointing one finger. It's for
Okay.
you.
So this will reach 10 feet backwards. It's 20 feet high and 1 foot thick.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Phenomenal. Let's see here.
So many saving throws for you, Kara.
The goblins are all going in one, don't you worry.
Oh, hope they all fail.
They win together, they die together. Okay, for the goblins, that is a 14.
They fail.
Yes.
Got 'em.
Losers.
Oh.
Uh,
Losers.
What is the damage on that?
Okay, yeah, let me roll. One second. Did not show up. 1 second.
That's okay. That's okay. Might be moving slow too.
I feel like it's a lot of dice for Wall of Fire.
It is. Wall of Fire is a beast, and I love it.
Where did it go? It didn't show up in the...
I don't see it
Here,
in
let
the
me see if
log.
I can see
or
it in the
anything.
log. Usually I can see your rolls. Okay, you rolled damage. I got 21 came through on mine 1 minute ago, if that's it. It looks like
I
it
don't-
rolled. Was it 5d8?
Yes, 5d8, perfect.
Yep,
Is
so
that
I
it?
got 21.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I can't
Okay.
see that, so I'll trust you.
Yeah, the goblins die in flames. They all die screaming, and you hear the surrounding goblins on Aconitum's side start screaming in rage, and then you hear from a distance, "Oh no, don't tickle me!" And you hear out in the city surrounding Marway's mother's crystal palace, you hear all of your own goblins cheering for war as they go and attack Aconitum's goblins. And then you hear a voice in the distance that's not goblin-like, but is coming from the area of the goblins. And it sounds human. It's deeper than the goblin voices. It's not quite as jolly and chaotic. You hear, "I do aspire to be Jack Nicholson. I love his every single mannerism. I used to try to be him in virtually everything I did. I don't know why." And you hear this man start talking about acting in the distance. And then, oh my, oh goodness, oh gracious. As the goblins out in the woods around you start fighting. Anything else for Seraphina?
Yes, back row needs to also make saving throws. It goes 10 feet backwards. Does that catch the back row?
You're right. I have to get Sir Mole and the wolf and Orvez, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me roll their dex checks. We're gonna start with Orvez, because I know that's who Seraphina's really gunning for here.
Yeah, she's just squinting and pointing the whole time.
Was that a dex save?
Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw.
For Orvez, that's only an 8, because I rolled a 3 on the die.
Yay! She definitely gets it.
Yeah. So that's what did we say? 17 damage?
21.
Come on. Beautiful. Orvez looks pissed. Let's do the big bad wolf. God, I'm rolling like shit tonight. That's only gonna be a 4 for the wolf.
He definitely gets it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be all singed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you smell like burning fur and burning void as next to each other, the wolf and Orvez both catch fire. And for this person you don't know, this short, white-haired, knightly-looking, void-eyed man.
I don't know him, but I hate him. That's all I know.
He failed as well.
Yes, excellent. He takes 21 fire damage.
All right. Okay, anything else for Seraphina?
No, she's just gonna give dirty looks to Orvez the whole time.
Beautiful.
That's her turn.
Anything for Glitterbell?
No, Glitterbell is also pointing and squinting.
Okay, good. One clawed. It's very Nesta in the cauldron for my Aconitum. Okay, Bula.
All right. So can we see through this wall of fire?
I don't believe so.
Oh my gosh.
Melanie, read and see if there's any.
Let me read it. Did I screw us? It is 60 feet
you
long,
might have the
20
ability
feet
to
high,
drop
1
it.
foot thick. The wall is opaque and lasts for the duration.
So you
That
can't
means
see
no.
through it. Are you concentrating on it?
Yes.
So you could choose, I believe you could choose to use your bonus action to drop your concentration and drop the whole wall, but that would open up the battlefield again. So up to you. They can't see through it, your allies can't see through it, but having the wall of burning fire would mean anybody who moves forward through the fire would get hurt. So that's up to you.
Bula, you're right next to me. Do you want me to? Do you tell me to drop it?
How high up are these dragons?
I would say at this point they're about 40 feet in the air. I think Miri and Hearth have kind of tried to push the Obsidian Dragon and the Rider further up to get them further away from you all. So they're going to move up and further away every time as long as they keep coming out on top in the attacks.
Okay, so they're pushing them away.
Yeah. They are still within 40 feet, so if you wanted to try and do something within 40 feet, you could try to just, like, give them a hand. Or you could try and get to a space where you can do something else. It's up to you.
You can move around the wall. Oh, no.
Okay, can we move? We can move off the chessboard?
Yep, there's nothing stopping you.
Sweet. Okay. All right. So,
Wait, if you move
you
to
said
the
all
other
these
side,
goblins are dead?
Yeah, these goblins are dead. Let me just X them out for you.
All right. While
If you
you're
do-
Xing them out, the first thing that Bula is going to do is she's just going to absolutely rage. But she's not just going to rage. She's going to pounce. Which means that I can move up to half of my speed. So I can move 20. So she's just like seeing the battle. There's fire. She's getting excited. She's like, yeah! And she is going to. Oh, I didn't
Before
know
you
that was a
run.
thing.
Before you run, if you move to the fire side, you're gonna catch the fire.
I'm gonna catch the fire.
You're gonna get hit by the firewall.
The
Well,
fire
it's gonna-
will hurt.
It's gonna burn me.
Yeah.
It's gonna burn me. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Good to know. She just kind of runs
Yeah, there you go.
right there.
Stay on the safe side. Yeah.
So she just rushes forward. She's excited. She's pumped. Here we go. So she can't see anything. that makes it difficult. Okay. But I also want them to have to get hurt to come forward, so I don't want you to drop it. Okay, so she's out in front. The first thing that she's gonna do is she runs forward and she screams, and then she just kind of like goes like this, like, rubs her arms real hard. She's bolstering her magic.
Okay.
So as she thinks about it, she kind of like rubs her chest as well, just for good measure, you know. So now that means that I can add. See, this is a D3.
Good old wild magic
all of her
barbarian.
stuff. Yeah, all of her stuff is D3. I don't understand that.
Roll a
So
6. Roll a
probably-
6. 1 and 2 are 1. 2 and 3 are 2. 4 and 5
Okay.
are.
So
You forgot to bring your
Okay.
D3s.
Yeah, 1 and 3.
darn, my bad.
We're professionals. Here.
So for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I thought we
which
were
I'm
very
gonna-
professional.
So professional. I have a professional D3. So for 10 minutes, I can roll a D3 whenever I make an attack roll or an ability check and add it to my D20. Got that. And then she can't see, but she knows they're in there. So she is going to just point a crossbow and fire at where they were standing before.
Hot. Okay. At who specifically? You had a
she's
good
gonna
view
go
of the
for that
board.
wolf. Yeah, she's gonna go for that wolf because, gosh darn, we already killed this thing.
Okay. We're gonna say. I would have you roll with disadvantage since you're shooting blind. I would have you roll with advantage since you had a view of the board before the fire went up. So we're gonna have you roll straight.
So just
A
regular.
1 through 5 will hit the queen's coffin, like Marway's mother's coffin.
okay.
A 6 through 10 will hit Orvez. A 11 through 15 will whiff. And over a 15 will hit the wolf, depending on the wolf's AC, which is not that high. So you want to hit a 15 or higher to hit the wolf.
Okay. And I still get like my hit bonus and everything for my crossbow.
Yeah,
right?
everything like you would normally
Okay.
while you were shooting a crossbow. Yeah. This is
Okay.
complicated.
All my
I'm gonna let you
things.
try it.
I like it.
You're taking a chance. I love it.
It's only a 14 to hit though.
Okay, that is still a hit on, or that's a whiff. I said that was a whiff, right? Yeah, it was either the queen,
Sure.
Orvez, a whiff, or the wolf. So yeah, that's a whiff, unfortunately. You
You
don't,
know
you
what?
don't hear it. You hear it soar past them and land in soft mud.
No, I'm gonna save that. Okay. Okay. So bolstering magic is an action, and then she shot.
Mhm.
She is now going to use, because she's not really close enough to get an attack of opportunity. So she pounced to go forward. So she has all of her movement, and she's going to come back, but not all the way where she was, just here in front of Maraway
Okay.
to kind of shield him a little bit more too.
Okay.
Also,
I love when barbarians get multiple things they can do.
then as she moves back, she kind of points. She points into the fire. And okay. So the wall, is this really where the wall is extending? Or did we just
That's
all in
pretty
front.
close.
It's like all
That's
in
pretty
front
close.
of them.
It's a 10-foot wide wall.
okay, can you see my ping here?
Yep.
Okay, so there's not a wall of fire there.
Correct.
Okay. She points there and she kind of like shimmies a little bit as she's walking backwards. And something that looks strangely like a flumph appears within 5 feet of Orvis.
I love being able to drop a flump on the board. I'm so appreciative that that's a thing that exists. Like, right on top of that dead goblin, would you say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, let me move him out of the way. The flump just sort of like rolls the dead goblin off to the side.
Yes.
To broken chess pieces.
Then, okay, so at the end of the current turn, which is my turn, it's the current turn, it's over. She
Oh,
like
the flump.
looks
Oh, the
at
flump
it and does,
explodes.
she absolutely, she looks at it and does like finger guns. And it absolutely explodes. And Orvesh has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fucking fabulous.
Let's take 1 point of damage.
I should have known
Still.
Orvis would have made you guys pissed. You said for 1 point of damage?
Yeah, it's just 1.
And that's
She
failed.
felt
This
it,
die is
though.
cursed.
Yeah, and it's force damage. I don't know if that matters to you or not.
Got it. Thank you.
She watches her flump explode, and there's fire. She can't tell if it hits or not, but she just knows. She just knows that it does. How could she miss?
Yeah, you hear
she takes her-
Orvez's void-like voice. It's almost like when Orvez in their void form speaks, it's not expelling air from their body, it's breathing air into their body, so it's oh! That hurt!
So Bula just takes her little finger guns that she pointed at the flute.
I think they're
She's
smoking.
never used a gun, but she's seen Killian do it, and she thought it was cool. So
I feel like you saw the goblins and their ridiculous Looney Tunes-esque cartoon-like demeanor, and your fingers are actually smoking when you...
she would immediately think she's on fire and got too close to the wall and be like, "Ah."
Very cartoonish.
Okay, that's it. She's in.
Okay, phenomenal. At the end of your turn, Queen Aconitum is going to take a legendary action. She is going to dispel magic on Seraphina's wall of fire. Was that a 3rd level or lower?
This was 5th level.
Hmm. She's gonna have
Max
to use a
level
higher
always.
spell. Okay, what do you think?
Good old warlocks, upcasting all the time.
She can only end the effect up to 4th level. And I should have asked
That's
that.
right. That's right, bitch. Wasted
got me.
your dispel.
Yeah, she tries to dispel the fire, and she immediately slams an angry fist down on Queen Calendula's coffin, and you guys hear the splinter of glass as she is pissed that she couldn't dispel this fire. And it is the wolf's turn. And it's already on fire. It's gonna go in for an attack. It's just gonna run through the fire. Seraphina, remind me, we've talked about this pretty much every time. Will it take damage if it ends its turn in the fire? Or at the beginning of its turn?
At the end of its turn, I think you.
If it's still in the fire, right?
Yeah, and I think if you cross it, if you walk.
It was already
through
in it, so it's not crossing through it.
Okay. Yeah, then it's when it's ending its turn. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not going to take damage from the fire if it runs out of it. So it is going to, the big bad wolf is going to run forward and take an attack on Siege. And in fact, that's going to be multi-attack. So Marway, get ready for some attacks here. Doing 2 bites and a claw. First attack is a 12 to hit. No?
No.
Second attack is also a 12 to hit.
Might be muted, Bobby.
Yeah.
Still muted.
You're doing great. You're still muted. Keep
We're
trying.
so.
Muted and
Check.
muted, but I
There you go.
sneezed so hard that I rushed up and muted this one, and then when I was gonna cough again, I muted on the program.
You double muted. You double muted yourself.
Well, these people don't want to hear me hacking my lung up.
That's fair. That's fair. The third hit, the claw attack, which is the least damaging of the 3 was a 25 to hit. I'm gonna assume that hits Siege.
No. No.
25 doesn't hit Siege? You're lying.
No, it totally does.
You're a fucking liar.
Totally does.
This is Sanctuary, you can't lie. Oh my god, but that's double ones on the damage die for an 8
Yay.
piercing damage. My dice are cursed tonight. You guys are gonna get lucky here.
I sure hope so.
The penis fire was an omen.
Oh my gosh.
You're welcome. Okay, it is Aconitum's turn. She wants to fuck you all up.
She can't even put out a penis fire. What's she gonna do?
You have a point. Okay, the front line are the ones in danger. Bula.
The what?
Does a...
Bula said, "Go choke your own chicken."
That's a wild thing to say.
Leave me alone.
It does an 18 hit.
Why don't you go choke on someone else's chicken for some?
Yes, it is.
Okay. These vines reach up through the chessboard and grab onto you so that you are grappled. You do have an escape DC when it comes to your turn to try and escape that grapple, but until that grapple ends, you are restrained. And you can't use this on another target, so you are the only one restrained by this in this moment. And you are going to take a certain amount of damage at the start of your next turn.
What kind of damage?
It's going to be necrotic,
Gross.
but not quite yet.
Bula gets mad. She's being squeezed, and she's just trying to bite at it. She's like, she can't reach it, but she sure is trying.
And she
Vegetables.
is using her multi-attack, which has a much higher range, to send out a couple ranged poisonous thorns. The first one she's sending straight for Marway, but that's only a 12 to hit.
No.
Okay. Second one's coming for you as well. And that is an 18 to hit.
Yes.
All right. You're going to take 11 piercing damage plus 9 poison damage. And I need you to throw a Constitution saving throw, please. Excuse me.
I'm good at those. That's 18.
18. I never know how to find what the saving throw is. I should have known this ahead of time. 18 will save. So you do not take the poisoned condition. You just take that damage. That's gonna be it for her for this round. You hear the goblins off to the side.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I have a question.
Go ahead.
With those 2 hit attacks, with this opaque fire, would that attack have been with disadvantage?
Uh-huh. Well, hold on. Let me read. Hold on. I believe so. It doesn't say anything about having to be able to see you.
Senses your energy,
Neither of those
man.
spells or those attacks say anything about having to be able to see you.
Okay.
I think she's one with the land here.
I'll
And as
take
much
one
as-
with the land.
So unfortunately, no, you still took that damage.
She
I'm gonna
knows
play by
what
the rules for a minute.
She knows what square of the chessboard you're on.
I
Yeah, she
know,
does.
well, look,
What's
stealth
the big
is
question?
not my people's, strong suit. We're very dramatic. We're very obvious about the things we do.
Yeah. You hear the goblins all fighting in the glass palace around you. You hear, I'm the world's most dangerous predator, Bella. Everything about me invites you in. My voice, my face, even my smell. In the midst of all these goblins yelling, don't tickle me! Don't tickle me! You hear this bad American accent with somehow background music. Coming from off to the side. I will have to give someone else some rolls outside of Bobby's Morrow gang. I'm gonna roll randomly and judge by where you all are on the screen for who gets to roll for the goblins this round. Ados,
Oh,
do me a favor, roll a d20 for the goblins. Let's see if they can beat the goblins they're facing off against.
you got it. 2.
That was an 11 for the other goblins, for the bad goblins. So it doesn't sound like it's going well for the Nibelg and his friends and Robert Pattinson.
They're probably distracted by all the monologuing going on.
For sure, for sure. Bad monologuing at that.
It's horrible, right?
Inexcusable. He's a good actor.
That was great.
Okay. It is Siege's turn. Siege and Eden. You may take their turns how you will. Marway.
All right. With Siege, we're just gonna start attacking. I think knowing that, Killian is also a combatant, he's gonna step to the side so that Killian can also get up in there. We don't get back tucked yet, but that is a 19 plus for
That'll
first
do.
attack. That's going to be 11 piercing.
All right.
Second attack. Not as good. 16.
To hit.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do.
Oh. For 14 damage.
Very nice. Big Bad Wolf's looking a little bit up by the good old boy. And boy, Siege is a good boy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Siege is like puppy playing at this point. Just
Mm-hmm.
your tail wagging.
Eden is going to fly in, and she will also be taking some attacks. Uh, 17.
Will hit.
I feel like you just told me a 16 would hit. I don't know why I was so surprised right there.
Yes, you're correct.
All right, so that is going to be 4 slashing damage and 9 radiant damage.
Very nice. Okay, Killian.
All right. Killian, seeing that Aconitum is targeting Marway, he's going to kind of sidestep around Seraphina, and he's going to pull out a vial of holy water, and he's going to just kind of quickly break it over top of Marway, and cast protection from evil and good.
Lovely. I hope Marway's alive. We've lost his.
Yeah. So I'll cast that on Marway.
Got it.
At the same time, Casimir is going to... I'm going to have him go over to Ados, and I'll yell out to Ados, if you need to get around quick, hop on Casimir. He'll follow your commands.
Really?
Yes, just this time.
Oh.
We can't let any of us have too much fun.
Thanks. Wow.
And then, oh boy, I wish Marley was here. I could ask him something.
I can type it to him if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Almost back.
Yeah. So Killian, just kind of, he can't see what's going on with the penis fire in the way, but he saw Aconitum, and you saw like all the other enemies that were there. But the one that particularly drew his attention was the gentleman in the back corner opposite of Orvez. He recalls Marway talking about a protector of his named Sir Muldruzen, and Killian is basically going to ask Marway if that is Sir Muldruzen in the back, and if oh, is he here? Oh, he's here.
I ascend. Let me tell you, these storms are rude. Oh, I can't get into the maps because it says I'm already at it.
It'll probably kick you out
It's not me
eventually.
this time.
Marway, is that Sir Muldruzen back there?
It would appear to be, but not as I remember him.
Is he brought back to life, or does he look different in a way?
Would I be able to tell if he's like undead or just cursed?
Roll an insight check with advantage because you know him.
24.
He's cursed. He's cursed. He doesn't look like he's undead the way that the dragon and its rider look undead. The way that even Aconitum herself looks less than life.
Right. And Marway, you also have protection of evil and good on you.
Okay.
That was my action, and then that's. I'm gonna kind of step. Actually, I'm gonna stay right here, kind of in between everyone. Yeah, that's where I'll end my turn for right now. Sorry, Houthi.
Okay. Okay, it's Orvez's turn. You all see the Void-born doppelganger step out of the fire. Make eye contact with Killian.
What do I do?
Killian, roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
All right.
Does she walk through the wall of fire?
She was already in it.
Ah.
You burned her with it.
Very dirty 20.
Okay. You save against what you can only tell is a suggestion. She's asking you to please go and give your respects to the rotting body of your little dragonoid friend's ex-boyfriend. But you shake it off. You don't have to try and travel back to the mortal realm to dig up Seraphina's dead boyfriend.
Killian just, who?
Ah, jeez.
Blocked it from his mind that she was dating somebody.
100%. It was just a fling. It was just a fling. He still has a chance. Those of us who are shipping Kilafina, there's still a chance.
He's also dead, so there's a really good chance.
You got a leg up on him.
That was the suggestion. Go and
So
dig up his
far.
dead body and pay your respects. It would have been dark and weird. Okay. It is Haven's turn.
Okay, I cannot get my boundary, so I just logged in under Zada, so I can't move my pieces.
Hold on, I'll give Zada ownership. Give me just a second. Oh, rest in peace.
It seems to think I'm still in the foundry, so
It's done that to me a bunch of times when I've like messaged you guys like I can't get back yet.
Oh my god.
it won't let me in.
Hold on, everybody say funny stuff while I try and figure out how to do this. Marway.
Remember that time that Melanie created a penis of fire?
The most effective penis
Remember that
of fire.
time we were having like my really emotional main villain, and Serafina was like, "Dick fire."
Fire.
And said it with the sweetest voice ever.
Dick fire is
Marway,
also
Marway,
an
give that a
STD
See if
in
you can do
Dion
it.
Rising.
Excellent. Okay, who am I moving? Whose turn is it? Yeah, we're good. Haven. Excellent. I think for Haven, we're just gonna flutter over this way and give Siege some healing. And that's 17 healing back to Siege.
Beautiful. That brings us to Bastion.
I think Bastion at this point knows the fight that is about to happen for him. So he's just gonna step forward and I can't move Bastion, but he's just gonna, as a pawn, take 2 squares forward, the way pawns do, and prepare to fight his mentor.
Hot.
So he's gonna ready his action to
Okay.
start attacking.
All right. Benji's turn. He's gonna side-eye you Marway with a little wink, and he is going to cast Enlarge on Vula.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So as long as you're amenable for 1 minute, 10 rounds, you are gonna go from medium to large. You get an extra 1d4 damage on every hit. And you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. So let me make you nice and big here on our map.
Yeah,
I
actually,
already have advantage on strength checks and whatnot, so do I get like
double
double
advantage.
advantage? Do I get advantage on my advantage?
No. That's not how
No.
advantage works.
No.
No.
Come on.
You can have the extra
You
1d4 damage on
You
hits.
make the rules. You make the rules. You could say yes.
Okay, you know what? Robin, because you're accusing me of not being cool, which everybody has done my whole life,
Peer pressure works.
on top of damage, advantage on those throws, you have advantage +1.
Nice.
This is how you bully your DMs, folks.
Yeah,
Right? See,
hit them where
bully,
it hurts
bully, bully.
because everybody told me I'm not cool, and everybody still tells me I'm not cool. I'm cool.
Oh man, I thought you were cool.
+1.
Oh, jeez Louise.
I play
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons on Monday nights. That's very cool.
Okay, so
I have
I
friends I've never met. Shut up.
+4 to damage.
No, try hard. You're a try hard.
Advantage on strength.
Advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
+1.
Your attacks with your enlarged weapons or your unarmed strikes deal an extra 1d4 damage on the hit.
Oh, on the hit? Not
Mhm.
on the damage.
Not on the roll to hit, on the damage. If
On
you
the
hit,
damage. Okay.
if you hit, you get 1d4 added to the damage with
Yeah.
your weapons or your unarmed strikes. That does not include your wild magic.
Fair.
It's you big burly bula. Boss bitch bula.
Heck yeah.
On top of that, Benji is going to. I'm so not used to playing a player character and having like bonus actions and shit. He's gonna Starry Form Archer. He turns into the Archer. He knows that he has picked up that Marway gets a little tingly whenever he turns into stars.
I think in this particular fight, as he turns starry form, looking handsome as ever, glances over, Marway is paying him no mind. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, 100%.
Marway is in the zone right now.
Yeah.
And he's not here for frivolity.
And you know
He is
what?
here for a job.
That makes Benji even hornier.
The more you ignore him, the
I-
hornier he gets.
I just
Yeah.
had like a sitcom look at the camera, but I didn't look at my actual camera. What was that?
Yeah. And in the background, blurry. You
That's
just see
stupid.
Benji like in his starry form, just like blurry, out of focus. Absolutely stunning. Okay. Eidos, and then Marway.
Oh. Oh.
You just saw Bula get big.
Alright. Eidos is going to use his bonus action to cast innate sorcery on himself and get a little beefier. And then he's going to use his action to cast one spell. The spell. Which spell?
Nice.
One of the three you have?
One of the. This might be a fourth. I don't know if I've ever used this one before.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, bring something fresh to the board.
Oh yeah. Alright, speaking of board, on the bottom left corner of A1, the rook space, I'm going to cast Storm Sphere, excuse me. And that's going to make a 20-foot radius that I'm hoping will encompass the dragon, the guy's name, the rook, whoever, Molnir, I remember. And then,
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Mew,
Oh, yeah.
mew, mew.
And then,
Caspian and Mjolnir.
Aconitum.
How big is the sphere?
Do you have the ability to draw this where you want it? Because I'm not picturing it the way you're saying it, but that's just
Yeah.
because I am a visual learner, not an auditory learner. Don't blame yourself. It's my brain. If you have the ability to draw the circle, do it. If not, keep making a circle and I'll draw it in.
Oh, that's not right. Oh wait, yes it is. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
I'm drawing it.
Ooh, okay.
Look at me go.
All right, Mr. Krabs.
Okay. All right, everybody in that 20-foot radius sphere. I would like to think that catches some of Seraphina's firewall too, and it becomes a firestorm. That's up to you. And that's going to do two.
Do they have a saving throw?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to find it. Strength
You're good.
18 or strength 19 saving throw.
Okay.
Strength saving throw is crazy.
Sir Mjolnir, Sir Mole, fails. The dragon itself got a 19. The rider, which I think is a success, I would guess.
No, oh yeah, sorry, that is a success.
You're good.
It's a strength
You
19.
said 18, yeah? 15, okay.
No,
The
19.
rider
It's
fails.
19.
Okay. The rider fails with an 8.
Okay.
And Aconitum herself. Every single combat, I put more and more people on the board and act surprised that I have trouble finding them. Aconitum herself got an 18.
She fails. Nice. Right now, they're just going. The people who fail take 7 damage, and the people who pass take 3. And I should not have used my bonus action because that's when this spell gets cool. But next time it's going to be cool. Mark my words. Let's see. I'm surrounded by nice, strong people. Eidos is going to climb atop Casimir, not to move, but to look distinguished atop a horse.
Naturally.
Yes.
Honestly, your silver underground elf hair on this starry dragon and your blue skin, it is sexy.
It looks good.
It looks good.
Nice.
There's a random wind that starts blowing. Your hair, the horse's mane.
I like to think that the wind isn't random more than destined. Or I have. Yeah, you get it. You get it.
I do.
Let's see. Okay, that is my turn.
Okay, on top of that, you said you were hoping to turn Seraphina's firewall into a firestorm.
I did, yeah.
would like you to roll against Seraphina's spell save DC.
Okay. What you got, Seraphina?
With warding bond. No, never mind. 17.
17.
If
17
you
what?
can beat a 17, you will meet her magic for magic. It's not so much that you're trying to overcome Seraphina's magic, you are trying to enhance her magic with your magic without your magic puttering out.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to combo. What am I adding anything to this?
Give me like your strongest spell throw. So whatever your spell attack is.
Give this fire penis some storm balls.
Oh. I rolled another 2. I wanted storm balls.
Your storm balls aren't even that big on
Wait.
top of Casimir. Go
I'm
ahead.
going to use my
You
inspiration.
have a point of inspiration.
Yay!
I never remember to use those. This is a great day. Alright.
If this works, I'm gonna give you some crazy shit that happens.
That's +4, 22.
That will beat Seraphina's spell DC. So
yeah.
your magic and Seraphina's magic, you two have been best friends since your quote-unquote freshman year of college. You were in the same dorm room. You went through hell together, as much as every freshman in college can go through hell. You know her family. She unfortunately knows your family. You have very different magics, but in a lot of ways, very similar. And you cast this storm spell that overlaps with her fire. And Seraphina, you find it in yourself. You feel, as you're concentrating on your wall of fire, you feel the crackling energy of lightning in it as your fire turns blue. Azula style. Hot fire. And you can see the storms of lightning. The smoke coming off of the fire that you've created, Seraphina, turns into a storm cloud that immediately creates a summer lightning storm. No rain, just heat lightning. Pink lightning. Shocking through the air around you. And I'm going to have Aconitum roll a dex save.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see if she takes a little damage from this thunderstorm of fire.
As this happens, I imagine Seraphina's hair just like floats in the air from all the
Oh, both
static
of your
we're
hair.
sitting-
And Casimir's hair. All three
Oh,
of your
yeah.
hair
All
is
together.
just like static electricity.
all poofy.
Yes, you guys are connected through the heat and the electricity and the smoke and the clouds and the humidity in the air. And you can all smell the scent of a storm rolling in. And Aconitum rolled a nat 1. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Let us go.
Okay, so I'm gonna have Eidos and Seraphina. This is all just, we're off the rule book at this point because that's so cool. I'm gonna have both of you roll a damage die, or roll the damage. Seraphina, roll the damage for your wall of fire one more time, and Eidos, roll the damage for your storm cloud one more time.
Okay.
And we're gonna find the median between the two, and that's how much damage.
Perfect. Because it's
Evil
getting
Queen will
really
take.
low.
None of this would have happened if you were not riding atop Casimir.
Amen.
That's so true. That's so true.
That's
So,
true. That
you're
was all
welcome.
so much cool shit. I had to give you something cool for it.
It's the only time I'm going to be pissed off for rolling well. I was like, oh, cool, I've been rolling shitty all night, and the median's going to be a lot higher. But I rolled 2 6s. On a
Alright.
D6. Yeah, so 12.
No damage. This is free damage. You guys aren't expending an action, a spell slot. You ain't expending shit. This is extra bonus because you said, I hope this turns Seraphina's firewall into a firestorm.
Oh, yeah,
I said, that's the coolest thing I've ever heard. We're doing that. If you can roll high enough, we're going to do that. Seraphina, what was your damage?
That was 29.
Okay, that works.
Okay, so between 12 and 29.
Everybody, put your minds together. We can do this.
Probably like 21.
Yeah.
Dang, you're not doing it.
12 plus 6. 22?
12
That's
plus
close.
6? No.
12 plus 6? No, that's 18.
18. 18, right? Is that right?
18.
And
No, I liked her math better.
Oh god.
Actually, no, it is 22. It's weird.
We're gonna
This
go. We're
22,
gonna
I
go with-
forgot.
we're gonna go
Oh.
with a sweet medium
Oh.
20.
Okay, alright.
I'm not in finance.
It's more than you deserve, but it's as much as I deserve for not being able to do simple math.
Yes.
Having to
Thank,
count on my fingers.
thank you, Dungeon Mother. Of course, yes.
We do math by vibes.
Yeah. Amen. Okay, fucking fabulous. That was cool as hell. I would say anything else for your tornadoes, but that has to be it.
Hey, it's not only all I got, it's all I need. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, the firestorm rages. Even though Aconitum is not in the fire, the electricity coming off of the firestorm around her reaches out and shocks her as you're in Seraphina's friendship and magic and pony love just shocks her with some heat damage. Okay, Maraway, bottom of the order. There's some shit going down. What you gonna do?
Marway is going to reach into the deep reserves of his heart right now, feeling his home around him, feeling a spark of life that he hasn't felt in some time. And we're going to cast Aura of Life. So with that, for anyone who doesn't know what it does, it's a 30-foot emanation around me that will give everyone in it resistance to necrotic damage, and if your your hit point maximum cannot be reduced. If any ally with 0 hit points starts its turn in the aura, the ally regains 1 hit point.
Okay, that's Miri.
Pretty much the whole chessboard.
Your whole team except for
Mm-hmm.
Earth. So they get what? A hit point?
No, if they have 0 HP, they get 1 hit point, but they're also resistant to necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum cannot be reduced.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
And then for my bonus action. Are you a bonus action? I really hope so. No, I don't really have any good bonus actions. I'm gonna level with you. So I think that's going to be it for me, is just getting that aura of life out to make sure people are taking less necrotic damage.
Okay. Love to see it. Alright, back into the skies with the dragons. Maraway, plan your attacks. I'm gonna do my guys' attacks first this round. We're just gonna go back and forth on who goes first. The rider, the dragon rider, is going to use their multi-attack against Hearth and Miri. The first ones are going against Miri because she feels like the bigger threat. It's a 14 to hit Miri on the first attack.
No.
A 15 to hit on the second attack.
No.
This one I'm going to keep against Miri. Ugh, damn, only a 10 to hit. So the
No,
horseman
no.
fails. The dragon is going to use their multi-attack. This is just going to be 3 rends. A 19 to hit on Miri.
Yes.
So that one is going to be 9 slashing plus... So slow, I'm just needing to roll my own dice. 6 necrotic on that hit.
Down to 3. Mm-hmm.
Second attack is a miss. I'm gonna roll to see if the fire breath comes back. It does not. Alright, what do Arth and Miri do?
Alright, so as we are clamped on the neck of this dragon, we're going to make our 2 rend attacks. One of them is a miss, but one of them is in fact a nat 20.
Haha, double that damage. Not just double that damage. You know how it works. The maximum points of damage plus what you roll.
Let's see, I got 6 plus 12, so that's 22, right?
Yeah. Hot.
No, it's 18. I'm totally messing with you.
Well.
And then we're gonna have both of them make a dex save. I don't know if you want to give the dragon disadvantage, since technically the mouth is like clamped on him, so it's pretty hard to,
It is kind of grappled, so yeah, I'm gonna give disadvantage. I'll allow it. You said it's a dex or a strength?
Dex, please.
It's only a 6.
And for the rider.
That is a 18.
Oh, poop. That one does pass.
For the rider.
So he will take half damage from that. So it's only going to be 7 radiant to the dragon, and then what is that? 3 damage to the
Rider.
to the rider.
Yeah, you all see above you as you're blasting spells and throwing attacks at each other and causing firestorms. You see in the air, you hear the bellows of dragons, the cawing of the phoenix, the shouting of the rider, as these dragons in the air just grapple each other and just swirl around each other in the clouds of the storm that Ados and Seraphina have created.
Parth is going to go for the dragon because we just need to take out the biggest threat at this point. My attacks were a 23 and a 19.
Okay, against who?
The dragon.
Okay, yep, both of those hit.
So the first attack was going to be 9 fire damage,
Got it.
and then the second one is 15.
Beautiful.
As her claws are just like raking
You all hear the
into it with
deeper,
fire.
darker dragon's voice bellowing in pain. Okay, Uthamur.
Is Bula still caught in that?
It's gonna be my question at the beginning of my turn because I got passive. So did I like bust out of the vines?
Either way, I can get you out of it
If
immediately.
your passive passes, then you're good, and Marway doesn't have to spend any action on it or anything. If your passive is higher than the DC I gave you, then yes.
What
At the beginning of
DC
your
did you
turn,
give
you'll
me?
bust out.
Okay. Well, either way, because we're also resistant to necrotic, and you said it was going to be necrotic damage. So
Yeah.
I think I'm okay. Don't worry about Bula right now. She big girl.
Well, I'm teleporting anyway.
You got a lot of friends on the field to help, so do what
Yeah.
you must. You can tell that Bula, especially now that she's enlarged, you can tell Bula is not in any kind of danger at this point.
She's not, and she's right by this mangy old wolf that we already killed, and she wants to kill again. So
She wants to punt it.
I'm gonna punch it.
Well, I guess we're just gonna do some lightning attacks then. Against the wolf. It's 18 to hit for the first.
That'll hit.
Oh, I said first. I only get one with Uthamur. He's a scholar, not a fighter. So it's 9 lightning damage, please.
Got it.
And thank you.
Against the wolf? Okay.
Yes,
Cool, just making sure.
we're gonna scooch ourselves right here.
It's looking bad. It's looking bad.
Excellent.
Wolf was not terribly hard to beat the first time. Okay. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Oh, and
Did
we
Sir
also have,
Molzulzan take a turn?
I was gonna say Lavender is next.
Did
Oh, did
Sir
you leave
Molzulzan
out Sir
take a-
Mole? I left out Sir Mole. He's not in my
Yeah,
thing.
because I had
Oh,
ready
it's okay,
for
he
him to
doesn't
come
need
out
a
and
turn.
fight.
You're
And I had
so
moved
right.
fast. I moved Bastion up 2 spaces, but I can't control him right now because.
Yep.
Oh, I can actually log out right now and rejoin as me, and then I'll have control because it finally recognized that I wasn't there.
Do whatever you must. I'm gonna put Sir Mole. Because I did not put him in my combat tracker like a dummy. I just rolled for him a 15, so I'm gonna put him in right after the Queen.
Okay. All right. So who was next? Was it Lavender?
Lavender. My bad, y'all.
I think Lavender
so
is
on
gonna
top of it.
step up, and I think he's also going to prepare to battle Molzulzan, who is the one who gave Sir Lavender to Marway.
And to be real, I'm gonna give Sermal 2 turns in his next. 2 actions, 2 bonus.
And they're both going to have their attacks readied, so, I mean, it works out.
They're ready, yes. Beautiful. Because, yeah, they've both been saving their attacks for him to move. Thank you for the reminder. Godspeed, my fellow DM. Seraphina. Lady Blackthorn. If you're nasty.
Seraphina is. Oh yeah, she's totally nasty right now, especially for
Just right now.
Orvez. Not any other time. Seraphina is still staring down Orvez, and Glitterbell is going to fly just a little bit forward in the air, and through Glitterbell, Seraphina is going to cast Eldritch Blast at Orvez.
Beautiful.
She has 2 beams, so let me. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
That is 6 damage.
Okay, what kind of damage?
It is force damage.
Okay.
And then she has 1 more beam just for Orvez. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
And that is 8 force damage.
Nice. Chipping away.
And Glitterbell like flaps her wings just angrily.
Man, you guys were such a lower level last time you fought Orvez. You kept missing. It's nice to see you guys actually hit.
Yeah, she goes like, ah!
Okay,
And
gorgeous.
That concludes my turn.
Wonderful. Seraphina flips her hair. She literally says out loud, that concludes my turn. Bula, big boss bitch Bula.
Boss bitch Bula.
Big boss
Listen.
bitch Bula. We call my mother-in-law
So-
boss bitch Barb, so I say that with the utmost respect.
I love that.
We got her t-shirts for Christmas that said boss bitch Barb and Barb's bitches. And her husband
Yes!
said Barb's main bitch, and my husband's said son of a bitch.
That's awesome.
That's so good.
You do.
Boss bitch,
Right.
big boss bitch Bula. Get it?
So, as she enlarges, I'm assuming that those vines just kind of tear off of her and disintegrate as you. as-
100%. Yeah.
Or-
You passively are able to get these off of you.
Oh yeah, there's no way. Okay. So she is right here. Let's see. I've got Eden and Hutham are kind of in my area as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, they might as well be like little butterflies flitting about your ears. Little sweat bees.
They'll move kind of out of the way, right? Like
They
I'm
will.
not gonna
Yes,
hit
yes. You're not going to be able to hit them. Yeah.
them. Okay.
Unless you explode in an uncontrollable fireball, they are fine. You will not hit them.
Don't tempt me.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
She starts like thinking about it and like squishing her boobs together. Maybe she can get some out of there. Anyways,
You're trying so hard to breastfeed.
so she uses. She's right up on this thing, so she is just going to use her great axe
Yeah.
and just absolutely clobber this thing. So I get things and stuff and junk, and that's the damage. Okay. So
Bula, you have muscle memory come back of growing up in the boonies of the mountains, what you all called the hills, the holler, of killing the little coyotes that came down to steal all of your produce. You come swinging down. Oh, we lost her. I'm glad I started giving flavor. She's having flashbacks to protecting the chicken coop from the foxes as she brings her fucking giant axe down on this thing. And God hope she comes back in a second. We'll resolve this when she's back. I'm gonna skip the wolf's turn because I bet she's gonna kill it. And as this is happening, as giant, big boss bitch Bula brings her axe down, Aconitum is going to go again. She is going to... She's going right at Marway again. She wants that prince. Marway does a... Forget about the digital dice. Ha! My dice decided to cooperate me finally. Does a 25 hit Marway?
It does.
He does have protection from evil and good on,
Oh,
which
yeah.
does give
He
it
does.
disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay, let me roll again. Significantly better. Where's the dot?
Am I back?
You are back.
We hear you.
Listen,
We've
I
got
thought
two
I was gonna
Robins,
make it.
so it's all out of whack. But we got your voice.
I thought that I was gonna make it through an entire stream without screwing something up, and I knocked into my computer and it kicked me out.
Oh my
Melanie,
gosh.
Melanie, are you able to kick out the not here, Robin?
Every flippin' time.
I
It's
don't.
okay. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel bad. This is going so well. This is a very fun combat for me as the DM, so I hope you're having fun.
Phew. Okay.
The
So-
audience is second best at this point in my head. I'm having fun.
Okay, so what I heard was you remember growing up and then I lost it.
You remember growing up defending the rooster coop from the wild coyotes and foxes as you swing your giant axe. What was your attack roll?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry, I was supposed to be doing math, but got
It's so okay.
distracted
It's
by-
okay. You panicked about the technology sucks. We've learned that in the last couple weeks, so we haven't been able to play because technology sucks and American infrastructure is bullshit.
Okay. So it's 25 to hit.
That'll do. Giant
Awesome.
tree-size axe comes swinging down on this. What you see as one of them annoying coyotes fucking up your chicken coop.
So I get extra attack because I'm gigantic.
Well, first of all, tell me what that damage was.
Huh?
What was the damage on that first attack?
Well, that's what I'm rolling now.
Okay, good.
But I get extra,
You get extra.
15 of,
Let me ask you. Don't worry about it.
slashing.
It doesn't matter what
Slashing.
kind. It doesn't matter what kind at this point. Tell me how Bula. Tell me. I don't care what kind of damage. Tell me what Bula does to take the head off this annoying ass coyote who came here to eat yo little chicken eggs in your sweet little home sanctuary.
So she gets huge. She busts out of the vines. She laughs, and it's just a little bit even deeper than her normal voice already is because she's been enlarged. So,
Mm-hmm.
and she looks down at this wolf that is right by her, trying to chomp her friends, and she says, "I don't think so." And she just brings it down and just beheads, like old school style executioner, beheads this thing. And then punts the head like a football.
Killian, across the way. You see Bula do an excellent punt of a big wolf head. This thing is not a typical wolf. This wolf's head is the size of regular Bula's torso. At this point, the size of a soccer ball compared to Bula, Big Boss Bula. You see this wolf head go flying, blood just like spraying out in a ring around it, like a comet.
And
I
then
like to imagine back at the tower, the little chess piece just falls over.
Yes. Yeah, you don't like to imagine that this is Sanctuary. That is exactly what happens. Back at the tower where you guys have made your refuge since entering Sanctuary. There's not a lot of rooms in this tower, but up in this space where you've all been spending your common time, where that little chessboard sits between two comfortable armchairs, one piece on Aconitum's side falls over and cracks right at the neck.
so as she does that, she looks down at the headless body that's still sitting there and she screams, "Stay dead!" Because for real. Then she turns. She points her axe at Orvez. And she says, "You're next." And she moves just a little bit to where she's right here. And she's going to swing with her great axe again. Math and stuff and junk. Oh, no, we're going to use that inspiration point because that was a 3. We're going to do that again. Okay. Better-ish. Okay. Oh, no, that is not... I wish that was it.
You got this, and you look so pretty.
22 to hit.
That'll do. I told you got this, and that you look so pretty. Hot girls hit curbs and roll high.
Okay.
And have
so
IBS.
Do what?
And they have IBS.
Yeah, it's true. You can't be attractive and gastrointestinally stable. It's not possible.
Amen.
Okay. So she points, calls this. It's a female doppelganger, right? It's a woman.
It's a they them doppelganger.
Ish.
Orvez is whatever you see them as. She has been both a he and a she and a they. And an it.
She points at it and says, "You're next." She comes at it and she's swinging, kind of swiping at its midsection sideways. And hot dog. That's going to be a nice 20 points of damage. Oh, wait. She's big. She gets more damage.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, one way. 21. 21 points
I
of damage.
mean, come on. That's all it's going to take in a couple rounds.
Straight.
They're
first
not down,
section.
but as much as this void... So, voids don't bleed void. They make void when they're healthy. This void-born doppelganger is becoming more tangible.
And she looks at her and she says, "And when I can touch you, I'm gonna cut you up like a big old turkey roast."
Fucking incredible.
And let's see. That is her turn.
Okay. Last time I rolled randomly to see who was going to roll for the goblin battle happening outside. This time I rolled a 1, which is Robin. So Robin, I would love for you to roll a d20, period, just by itself, against my d20 roll for the Queen's Goblins. The false Queen's Goblins. And I rolled a 7.
A 3.
Better than 2.
Better than 2.
That's what I got
Still
last time.
too
Yeah.
low.
You hear the now unmistakable voice of Robert Pattinson say, "As if you could outrun me. Ow! As if you could fight me up. Ow! God! Ow! I'm designed to kill. Ow!" It sounds like your goblins are not doing so well on the sidelines.
Great. Stupid goblins.
Regardless, we are around to Siege and Eden.
Okay. Well, Siege Boy is just going to be running up, and he gets advantage on his attacks now because we have pack tactics with Tuba there. Oh. Well, first attack is not hitting even with advantage. That's unfortunate.
Bad.
Does a 15 hit?
Against Orvez?
Yes.
No.
Well, maybe we should have stuck to not having pack tactics. Goodness. Alright, then I guess Eden will also make her way up. There's a nat 20, baby.
That'll do. That'll do.
Ooh. Still these dice everywhere. Okay, so it's going to be 11 slashing
Beautiful.
and 17 radiant.
Wonderful. Not looking good.
And we only get one attack with her, so that is gonna be it.
Okay. Killian.
All right.
Oh, wait, I skipped Sir Mulligan.
Well, stop doing that.
Stop it.
Mulligan! I need a mulligan because I switched Sir Mulligan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm, mhm.
I'll be here all week. You don't want to be here all week. It's a mess. Okay, Sir Mole. He is going to brush up on his protege and his comrade in arms. And he's going to pull out his multi-attack. Against Bastion. 18 to hit.
Yes.
$16 slashing. Second attack on Bastion. Only a 13 to hit.
No.
Third attack. 16 to hit.
Yes.
$17 piercing. As he comes in fast and hard with his sword and shield.
Mm-hmm.
Two
And
slashes.
we're gonna take our held actions to do some damage back.
Mhm. Oh, and then I'm going to give him his second turn because I said I was going to give him double turns. But go ahead and take your damage here.
That's going to be a 19 for Bastion,
Okay.
for 19 force damage as he splashes with his enchanted blade.
You said 19?
Yes.
Got it.
And then that is a 18 to hit for Sir Lavender.
That'll do.
Um, that one's only gonna be 9 bludgeoning.
Okay. Got it. Okay. He's going to go at Sir Lavender this time with all 3 of his attacks.
Is this the second turn?
It is his second turn.
Can I get a strength saving throw from him? DC 19.
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
16?
16 does not make it. He takes 3 whole points of bludgeoning damage.
Got it.
Every
not
little bit
nothing.
counts. That's
Not
not
nothing.
It's not nothing.
He's taking some damage already. Okay, I think we said the first one. I threw already. The first one was a miss, yeah?
Yes. Wait, was it?
I think so. It was a miss. Second one is, though, a 23 to hit.
Yes.
That is going to be... Whew. 25. Slashing. Third attack. Nat 1.
Mm.
Okay, that's his 2 turns.
Can I
So
get-
sorry, I think that puts us back on track, yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Can I get a
You
strength
sure
saving
can, because
throw?
he didn't move. God damn it. What kind of saving throw?
Strength saving throw 19 DC, please.
10-4, that's a fail.
Okay.
He didn't get a 10 or a 4.
It's 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Gorgeous. Got it. Okay, he's looking bad. More than bloody. Killian, you're up.
All right. Killian is going to go over towards Sir Muldruthan and Bastion and Sir Lavender. he'll kind of look over Sir Muldrusen and just shout out to him, Sir Muldrusen, you were meant to protect Sanctuary. You were meant to protect Marway. You cannot be fighting for Aconitum. You must break free of her curse.
I will have you roll either.
Don't worry, because I'm gonna pull out my chain and imbue it with divine light. I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
19 plus 12. Does that hit?
That'll hit. That'll do, donkey.
So, in light of damage, what Killian's going to do is kind of whip the chain out, so the fractals kind of expand and wrap around Sir Muldrusen, and he's going to use the ability, the Fate Breaker Strike, to so on a successful hit, I can sever a curse affecting a creature.
I homebrewed that shit for you, and is this the first time you've used it?
I'd use it for other things, but this is the coolest one.
This is so cool.
That's awesome.
Okay, so a successful hit. Tell me the language I wrote so that I can kick myself.
So on a successful hit, the wielder can sever one condition or curse affecting a creature they can see or dispel one ongoing magical effect.
Period.
Yeah,
Period.
no saving throws or anything. It's just when I hit.
This is why we wanted the Fate Breaker chain. Fuck yes. Fuck yes, dude. Thank you. Dane, you are a godsend to every DM that's ever existed. Marway, you see your friend Killian run over and wrap his chain of fate around him. And his eyes come out of the void in his skull. His skin clears. And he looks around like he has come back from the dead with the Fate Breaker chain around him. Anything else for Killian?
Oh yeah. So so what I will do is Killian will jeez. It'd be great if I had a horse with me right now. But
You gave him away.
how far did I move? Oh, 15. Okay. So Killian is just going to look over to the now purified, broken curse Muldrusen and just kind of look over, says it's time to take the fight to Aconitum. And he's going to move another 15 feet a little bit closer. And he's going to take his second attack against Aconitum.
Beautiful. In the body of Dead Dog, you are in the fire. Is Seraphina? Is there anything if he ends his turn in the fire?
You can break concentration as a free action.
Do you want to, Seraphina? Do you want to react to drop your wall of fire? Now that
Yes,
Killian has moved into it.
As Seraphina sees Killian slow-mo into the fire, she's going to drop her concentration.
That's gonna look so cool.
It looks so cool.
So like as it comes out, so I rolled 23 to hit.
Yeah, against the queen.
Yeah, well, yeah, against Aconitum.
Yep.
So like as soon as the chain like kind of whips out of Killian's hand, as like the fire like just dissipates around it. So striking Aconitum, and I'll also put a 3rd level divine smite into Aconitum as well.
This is the coolest thing we've ever done.
I don't know. Do you remember Firebird, Killian? That was pretty cool.
That was
Firebird's
pretty
pretty
badass.
was pretty sweet.
That was pretty sweet, but
This is
every
pretty
single
cool,
thing
too.
you guys have done have been that cool. This section.
Oh.
What the hell?
All right. Oh
We
damn.
take 2 weeks off and you all come in flip.
Okay, so
Got that juice.
with the chain
got that
strike, the chain strike did 12 radiant damage, and now I'm gonna roll the damage for the divine smite. So it's 4.
That radiant damage seems to do more for you than you would expect typically.
All right. So 4d8 for damage here. Oh damn. I'm gonna use a sorcery point to use empowered spell to re-roll one of my damage dice here. Perfect. All right. So that's gonna be 19 additional radiant damage.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
So 12 plus 19, all radiant damage.
Yep, I got the initial 12. I was radiant damage. I have to do a little bit more math than what you
Warmth
tell me.
vibes.
It's almost like it's more than 19 damage.
Yeah, and that's it.
That's a very sexy turn. That was a sexy and hot turn. Well
Yeah.
done. It was so hot that even the blue fire went out.
So like you guys see me like whip my shirt and like my back, like the shirt comes out of my back and you see like the V's in the back too.
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah.
I got like the little dimples above like my
Custard
base.
flowers for days.
Killian is feral this week.
Yeah. I'll have what he said.
Killian just constantly has a wind machine blowing his clothes off of his body. Hot. Meanwhile, Orvez. Okay,
Oh,
Orvez is going to... Orvez is not doing well. Let me roll a little d6 here. Ooh, that's a bummer for you guys. Okay. Everybody within... That's all of you. Yep. That's everybody except Miri and Hearth. And Casimir? Nope, Casimir's in it. So sorry. Everybody except Miri and Hearth, please roll for me a wisdom saving throw.
Casimir is very wise.
Tell me if you roll higher, 16 or higher.
Whole Morrow gang has 16 or higher.
The entire Morrow gang.
Hmm.
Beautiful. That makes it
If we
very
have
easy
one
for me.
saving throw, it's wisdom.
Brula,
Mhm.
you are close enough to me to get +4. +4 to my to your roll. You're muted on
You're muted.
WebEx. Or...
Sorry. There was a train. You said +4?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That gives me 15.
What does that bring me? I'm going to have Eden use Burst of Ingenuity to buff that to a 17.
Thank goodness.
Okay, Bula passes. Killian, do you pass?
I do not.
You're looking to pass a 16. Meet or beat 16.
Yeah, I did not. Casimir
Okay.
did.
Okay.
He's wiser than
Serafina,
I.
did you pass?
Glitterbell did not. Can I use my inspiration to roll again?
You can use your inspiration to reroll any die you want. If this is how you choose to use it, then yes.
Can I do something off book?
Yes, because
Off
I've been
book?
doing things off book since we started tonight. Yeah.
Can I
Suggest
give Killian my inspiration
Can you
to
what?
reroll? Can I give Killian my inspiration to reroll it?
Don't do it.
You hush your mouth. It's not up to you.
It is up to me. I don't want it.
Yes, you do. I
I
don't
don't.
want whatever's about to happen
I
while
don't
you're
want
standing
it.
right in front of my main villain.
I don't want it. If I know, I think I know what it is. I don't want it.
Fine. Killian can win this. Whatever.
Save it. You never know which of your other friends failed. Anybody else fail lower than a 15? 15 or lower.
Yeah, I
Sure,
guess
fail.
that.
Serafina, what do you get?
She got 15 exactly.
That's a fail.
If Idas will take it, I'll bump it over.
I mean,
Do either of you want to take Marway's boon?
if it's on the table, I'll take it. I'll turn
Alright.
this one into a
Eidos
2.
will turn you into a pass.
Oh, okay.
But Marway, that's your inspiration point used.
Yes.
lock
So-
eyes with you across the battlefield and nod.
Let me roll for Benji. Benji failed. So our failures are Killian, Seraphina, and Benji. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Out of everybody. Fantastic. Okay. Not as bad as it could have been. Those of you who failed, Killian, Seraphina, and Benji,
Oh, and Glitterbell.
you are going to take... And Glitterbell. I need some more dice. Each of you who failed take 29 points of psychic damage.
Ouch.
You are confused for 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
1 minute. 10 rounds.
All right, Seraphine, you are resistant to all damage from my warding bond.
So that takes half damage.
I'm also resistant to psychic damage. Hooray for my armor.
Hooray.
Wait,
Uh,
is this a magical effect?
Big time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm immune to it.
You are immune to
Well,
it.
no, I have advantage against it. I apologize.
Re-roll your saving throw.
so, sorry.
But,
go ahead.
I'm an idiot. I passed because I got.
Yeah,
the
you
inspiration.
passed. You're good.
Sorry.
Wait, if you had inspiration, but you already had advantage, then it would have been just advantage.
Oh, yeah.
You would have already
Did
had
you roll
advantage.
advantage in the first place?
Because I gave, no, because he only rolled advantage because I gave the inspiration.
Yeah. Is it? Can I give him back his inspiration, or is that? Are we too far beyond that?
You can refuse the inspiration because you already passed.
Okay.
Marway, reclaim that
That was a
inspiration.
test. You passed. Thank you.
So, Seraphine, how much damage did you take?
I was gonna calculate how much damage was it. I actually forgot already.
You count. Yep,
29.
I did too.
29.
Yes.
Okay, 29, that's
Everybody
half.
else, everybody else takes half damage. So 14.
Yeah, 14. So I also take 14, and then
That's-
my own 14. 28 for me.
Unless you're immune.
Alright, so everyone is taking damage, even if they pass, yes?
Yes.
Excellent.
Either 14 or 29. And only those of you who failed are confused for 1 minute.
Good thing we had these 14.
6
hit points.
Yeah.
You can repeat that saving throw at the end of your turns. So write that down for those of you who failed. Because God knows I'll forget. There's a lot of stuff to track here. And God knows I'm not a strong combat DM even now, 3 years in.
It's hard.
I've gotten better. I've gotten better.
And this one has 30 people, so I don't blame
30.
it.
That is going to take Sebastian down to 0.
You all see Sebastian fall on the field to unconsciousness. Because Dungeons and Dragons is really easy. They die, you just go unconscious.
Oh my gosh, Glitterbell also.
Okay, on top of that, Orvez is going to void step. Because that's a bonus action for them. They disappear.
It would seem that her list of allies is growing thin.
Okay. Haven. Haven and Bastion, I believe.
Bastion will come up with 1 health because of my aura of life.
Oh, yeah?
And Haven is going to fly over and give Bastion some healing. Yeah. It's gonna be 14 healing.
Beautiful. Pop it on there.
All right. And then for Bastion, is this big purple circle going to hurt allies if we go in it?
Ados?
Yeah. I can drop it if need be.
I mean,
May not be the
everything
worst
I have
idea.
is melee.
Drop
Yeah,
it.
if you go in it, then I'll drop it.
All right, so Bastion is going to face step to Aconitum, and because he is fuming, he will have advantage on his next attack roll. That's a 20 again. I rolled a 19 and a 20 with that advantage.
Beautiful.
That's going to be 17. No, it's not. Hold on. 24 force damage. For
Wonderful.
my first attack. Next one is normal, no advantage. 14.
Awesome.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes. No.
Oh,
No. 14 does not hit. Sorry, I thought you meant damage.
Oh, no,
14 does not hit.
Unfortunately not.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it for him.
Okay. On Benji's turn, he rolled to hit against Aconitum with his Starry Archer form, and he hit and did a little chunk of damage. And he's just gonna hold his Starry form. Ados, that's you.
Okay. Gonna make this real quick and easy. I'm gonna cast a Chromatic Orb at, let's go fourth level. So I'm casting it. Is Orbez gone? Did he disappear? Did I miss that?
Orbez went invisible.
He did.
You've
Okay.
seen this many times for Orbez to pop back up in random awful places and
Alright,
get
I'm-
very stabby.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm attacking Big Boss.
Got it.
Oh wait, actually 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 68. Let's start counting. 4, 5, 9, 15, 19, 20, 23, 26. That's gonna be 26 points of lightning damage on her.
What level spell was that?
I said 4, yeah. 4. Doing something fun.
She's gonna counterspell you.
Cool. Does that just negate the damage or negate the spell entirely?
Period. Negates the spell.
Okay, so it's dead.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That was rude. I think, yeah. I don't want to move. I don't want to get in this fight. And OBA. I think that's my turn.
All right. You sure tried. You dropped your spell.
I gave it a shot. You know, sometimes it'll land.
Mm-hmm. Marway.
All right, we're gonna move a bit. And in this location, I am going to choose 6 targets, being Bastion, Siege, Lavender, Miri, Seraphina, and Killian. And we're gonna use mass heal, or is that mass healing word? Or yes, we're gonna
I feel you,
use
mass healer. Yep.
mass cure wounds.
Oh. Ooh.
Love to see it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh la la.
Oh la la. Sacre bleu. That is some tasty
That's gonna be 30 points of healing to all 6 of them.
Alright, if you heard your name, drop that in.
Very nice.
Anything else from our way?
Well, I'm glad you asked because you know I have a plethora of bonus actions that I like to use against people. But because I know that I have to be selfish in this fight because I cannot die or everyone else dies.
Mhm.
So for my bonus action, I am going to use my feature ability to cast Sanctuary on myself. Because it is not concentration and it does not require a spell slot, so I can use this.
You will see Marway
Yeah.
for the first time ever cast something to protect himself rather than his loved ones.
First time ever.
First time ever.
What
and in
a
doing
jerk.
so, you all know, you see this happening. And the worst part of you would think he's protecting himself, but the best part of you knows that the best part of Marway is showing right now. And
Oh, yeah.
Marway is saving himself for saving his home and for you all. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Ooh. Yay.
As
Hey,
the
we're
battle
doing it.
rages, as the dragons fight overhead, as the goblins and Robert Pattinson fight in the wings, and you all absolutely fucking kill it as a team. We'll see you all next week to find out how this battle ends. We'll see you on Mondays, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. We love you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy. We love you all. Thank you for watching and being our friends. Thank you all for watching and playing and being my friends. I love you guys.
We love you too, Dungeon Mother.
Thank you, babies. Everybody have a really good week. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye bye.